Good day everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is day 21 and we're about to go for another game. Shout out to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for everyone who's been commenting, liking everything. I really do appreciate it, sincerely. We've built this channel in the last 20 days to something that I really like to see where it's going. So we are gonna play a game and we are playing against white. We are black, right? But I'm thinking of playing the Caro-Kann. So I'll go ahead and play the Caro-Kann because they played e4. I'm gonna go ahead and play d5 after this. They want to chat. What do they want to say? Bonne chance. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. People. I generally don't know what it means. But yeah, I'm not even bothered to even check. I'm not even gonna ask what it means. But yeah, it is what it is, man. So they played d5. Sorry, d4, and I'll play d5. So if they take, I take back. And if they consider exactly the advanced variation, I'm going to be cool with that, and I'm going to go ahead and push my pawn onto c5. And then this is going to cause a problem, considering that it is going to be kind of difficult to. Now they are. I'm going to go ahead and do this. They are what you call this, kind of making it hard for me to, how can I say this, develop pieces, right? Because my main first stage is develop, especially at my rating, right? I know I see the tactics and things like that. At this rate, for me, the first thing I want to do is like play like the opening, like at a very good accuracy. And then in the middle game, then you'll start like looking for tactics and things like that. So they did take my pawn, and then I'll take back with my bishop on c5. And then I think I am kind of forced to kind of push this there. Not really though. But how can I take that or remove that? I can go there and then castle. Yeah, let's just do that. Let me just go ahead and castle, and I'll take care of that. So they are pinning my knight to my queen, which it's cool, man. Each for their own. If that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. I don't like that my bishop is unprotected, but we are controlling these diagonals, which I am very grateful for. So I'm thinking of pushing my pawn, right? Now, I don't know if this will work. I'm pushing my pawn. They're gonna take with their pawn, and I'm gonna take back, but that kind of leaves my king vulnerable. So let's just do this. Let's just chase away the bishop, because that would just cause a whole array of issues. And if they push it right there, I think I'll push my queen right there, because I am still protecting this with that, and I'll still be protecting it with the queen. What? What? I don't know if that's a blunder or it's a gambit. So if I take, there is no immediate threat, and then I can. Okay, so what are they doing? They're threatening to take this pawn with the queen. I don't think that's really smart, buddy. I think the best thing I could do is play my king right there, but they can do this, which would be check to my king, and it'll still push my yeah, I think me playing the knight right there is a good play, because if I push my king and they took the knight to g5, that'll be check, and I don't want to continue exposing my king by putting it on g6. So I think this protects the pawn. Okay, so they did that. At this point, I'm not sure if they're blundering or they're doing what, but I'm thinking of taking with my queen, and then we can try and finesse something, right? If only this knight was just right on this diagonal, I would have just proceeded to checkmate. Can we do that? We'll see. We'll actually see if we can do that. But yeah, Um, okay, they did that. Huh. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Push this. No. I push this. It's check. They take back with that. Um, if they take back with the rook, I take back with this, but they can take back again. That is really good play. Um, I'm really not sure, you know. I'm genuinely not sure what to do at this point. He was probably like screaming at the screen like, do this! I can't see it. Like you need to understand that for me, it really takes time. I really can't see it. But I mean it can't be rocket science, right? I am kinda leading, so let's not do anything funny. If I do push my queen right there, um, they can do that. Nah, they can't do anything honestly. So let's just go ahead and push that there. And see if they still want to take this. Oh, they did that. Hmm. 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 Let's do this. Right? Now we're pinning the knight to their queen. And what I'm thinking of, okay, so they took that. I'm gonna take the knight right there, but they can take back with that. But that will leave them with double pawns. And I can take back with this. And they're gonna take with the queen. Is it something I want? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But let's just go ahead and take. Let's see what they take back with. Either the queen or the pawn. Wait a minute. If they take with the queen, nah, I'm hallucinating. But this is an undefended pawn. If they take with this one, um, they can take and I'll take that. But my issue with this is how the queen is so close to my king, and I don't want to see, you know, kind of a checkmate. So if they just go ahead and take right now, right? Their intention would be to just put it right there and it'll be checkmate. So how do I now they can take this, but how would I defend against it is the question. I can bring back my bishop. Nah, it still wouldn't work. Am I in trouble? Am I actually in trouble? Let's think about this. So they take with the queen. Um, I can push my pawn right there. Okay, they did that. That's perfect. That's really perfect. And then I can take back with that. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. I can take with this, and and if they try and take out, I'll take with that. But honestly, this position wasn't actually a very bad one for us, because if they took with the queen, I push my pawn onto f6. They could. Okay, so they are adding another defender, right? Uh, let's introduce my rooks in the game, right? And give the king a little bit of breathing space. You see this, the issue of not being able to, develop pieces. Now I have this just standing there. So if I take my queen right there, they can push their pawn, and I can push mine, right? Because my intention is to take this rank and then introduce my other rook and try and do something with that. Is there a fork that I don't see? I'm not sure. If I do this, they take. Nah, doesn't look good. I'll go ahead and do this. Um, mm, like I said, if they push this, I'm gonna push mine once to kind of like. Okay, so that's what they did. Interesting. Um, let's uh, ah, let's go ahead and take with that. Because I'm trying to see what the queen can do. They can't check me right there. They can check me there, but I can go ahead and push that. Then they have this pawn. They go back to... No, they can't have this pawn. It's defended by this bishop. Uh, did they blunder? Because I can just go ahead and take the queen. I think they blundered. Honestly, I don't know why they did that. But yeah, we'll take it. You know, they resign. Another great game. Um, we are up to 880. They want a rematch. Nah, I'm good. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. I know it's horrible. It's very horrible sportsmanship, especially if the person wants to play. But yeah, I'm good with that, and I still got things to do for the day. But thank you guys for watching day 21. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, comment down below. Join the Discord if you want to again. And if you enjoyed, thank you for staying. And yeah, shout out to everyone.